lovely people, welcome to the all-new Norwex studio. My name is Suman and today I have Amber joining me here for our episode of Waste No More, which is in conjunction with Plastic Free July. If you're new to this, Plastic Free July is a key initiative of the Plastic Free Foundation that allows us to work towards our mission of seeing a world free of plastic waste. But the question is, can plastic be eliminated entirely? Well, the goal is always to work towards it because undeniably, plastic waste does threaten the ecosystem and human health. However, on the other end of the spectrum, plastic is also indispensable. For example, plastic revolutionized medicine with life-saving devices. It made space travel possible and saved lives with human helmets and even incubators. So 100% exclusion is nearly impossible, but what we can do is manage and minimize the waste. So a big contributor to waste is actually single-use items, such as your masks, and your plastic utensils. So that being said, reducing, reusing, recycling and upcycling, which is all part of Norwex's conscious effort, is considerably a more sustainable option to provide a lasting inspiration on the environment. So for today, we are tackling a broader topic, which is waste and how we can reduce it.
So, to make things a little bit more interesting, we will be quizzing each other on all the things related to the world of waste. And as we are doing so, and we will be unfolding some facts and figures as well as what we can do to make this world a better place with lesser waste. So come along with us and join us because we have two questions for our viewer today to win the Norwex product to kickstart your waste-free journeys with us. So are you ready for the first questions? Or should I go first?
Since you are the junior, I'll let you go first. So I'll ask you the first question. Okay? Okay. Let me just pick up the first card. This is sub water for you lah.
Okay.
It's very easy, okay? UPSR standard. Okay, if we still have UPSR. So the question is, the top 3 most common waste found in landfills are, so I got 3 options for you, MCQ. So you can just think back lah if you don't know, okay?
Okay.
So the first one, A, food, plastics and paper? Or is it B, textiles, food and plastics? Or is it plastic, textiles and glass? A, B and C. Choose one.
Guess A.
Oh, quite smart, huh? Sub water for you, okay? So yes, the answer is food, then go plastics, and then paper. So food waste is the most common waste that are found in landfills, which makes up to 22%, followed by plastics, which is 18.9%, and subsequently paper at 13.3%, right? So every year, we dump a massive of 2.12 billion tons of waste, and it's partly because 99% of the stuff we trash away in 6 months. You think about it, we have our, whenever we dabao food, right, we have our plastic packaging.
Single use.
Yes, and whenever we have our masks, even our COVID test kit, those are all made of plastics, correct?
Yeah.
And once it's used, you throw it away. So a lot of things are used within 6 months and we throw it away, which causes the heap load of waste in the landfills and even the ocean. Are you guilty of that?
Definitely.
Okay, so the good news is leading green companies, including Norwex, are moving towards becoming a zero-waste company, whereby philosophy encourages us to redesign so that the products can be reused or recycled. So if you support our effort to move towards a zero-waste, type in 0 in the comment so we know that we are all aligned with our mission. Okay? So we want to go from 0 to hero. Alright, my turn.
Okay.
You can ask me now.
So I'll pick second question.
Okay.
Okay. You mentioned that food is the most common waste found in the landfill.
Yes, 22%.
So my question for you is, can you guess how much of food that are produced globally goes to waste?
Do I have an option?
Yes.
Okay.
A, 1/10.
1/10.
B, a quarter.
Alright.
C, 1/3.
And
the D is the most, is the half.
I would go for D, half, because I don't have faith in humanity.
Dang. The correct answer is 1/3 of all the food produced globally goes to waste. And this is equivalent to a value of 1 trillion worth of food globally, which weigh out to 1.3 billion tons.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
If I were to take this 1.3 billion tons, right, how many people do you think I can feed?
This is enough to feed 3 billion people around the world.
Okay, that's really a loss. Really, what a waste. Really, what a waste.
And what is more shocking is, in most of the developed country, over half of the food waste is happen in their home.
At our house.
Yeah.
Okay, that really makes sense, you know. Speaking of food waste, when I was very little and when I can't finish my food, my mom always say, Aloya, think of all the African kids who doesn't get to eat. You get that from your mother?
Same, my mom do the same.
Yeah, so in a way, right, she makes me feel very guilty. And then I have to gobble up all my food. So I don't do that to my kids, ma. Now that I'm an adult, I manage it better. So what I do is I will always bring along a silicone container like this, right? So especially during lunch in our office, we get lunch is provided, and I know very well that I can't finish the food. So what I do is I split my food into half. Half of it goes to the container, and I'll keep it for dinner or even tea time. That's how I do it.
I love this Norwex collapsible silicone container you are holding. Also because of its space saving, and the silicone is much more environmental friendly too. Due to the silicone property, it is extremely durable and significantly more ocean friendly than plastic, since it doesn't break down into micro pieces when lost in the environment. Furthermore, silicone also lasts longer and stand up much better against heat and cold than plastic alternatives.
Totally agree. So we're giving this away, right, for free. And if you want to know more, look for a Norwex consultant or wait until the end of our segment, and we'll explain a bit more about this, how we can get actually this for free. But before that, we want to ask our viewers some questions, right?
Yes. So the question for you is, tell us one reason why silicone is better than plastic. We will choose 5 winners with the best answer at the end of these sections to bring these silicone lids go home.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So we're done asking our viewers the trivia question. Now's your turn to answer my question. Okay? So I will pick question number 3. Yes, question number 3. This is about the ocean lah. Ocean. Okay? So how much plastic waste ends up in the world's ocean every year? How much? Is it A, 8 million tons? Is it B, 9 million tons? C, 10 million tons? Or D, 11 million tons? What is your answer?
I guess the most, I think D.
D.
Yeah.
Well, not according to me. According to National Geographic, you are wrong. Because the answer is 9 million tons of plastic, which is equivalent to 60,000 adult blue whales. 60,000. And blue whales are the heaviest animal on planet Earth. So all these plastics end up in the world's ocean every year, threatening our ecosystem, the wildlife, and even human health, right? Every year, 100,000 marine animals die from ingesting and getting tangled up in plastic bags, right? Because you see, it actually looks like, the plastic bag actually looks like jellyfishes.
Yeah.
So they consume it thinking that it's plastic, thinking that it's jellyfishes, but it's actually plastic bags. So don't forget that these plastics break down further into what we call as microplastics, and that ends up in our food chain, because when the fish eats the microplastic and we eat the fish, it ends up in us. That's scary, isn't it? It is very scary, yeah.
As a company, Norwex want to make a change in creating a more sustainable environment and offer a glimpse of hope towards a sustainable future. So we are taking on projects to keep plastic out of our ocean, such as the sea bin project, which is to install sea bin around the globe to keep the marinas clean of trash. Each of the sea bin has the capability to catch 90,000 plastic bags, 35 and 700 disposable cups, and 16,500 plastic bottle, and 166 and 500 plastic utensils per year.
That's a lot. Okay, apart from the sea-beam project that you mentioned, we also have ocean-bound plastic. If you look at some of our bottles, right, you have that teardrop shape with the word ocean-bound plastic on it.
Yeah, I saw
These
it.
ocean-bound plastics, right, are basically plastics that are heading towards the sea. And what we do is we partner with Ocean-Bound Plastic Partnership to collect all these plastics and repurpose all these plastics to create our bottles.
Besides that, we also working with, we have the ongoing project partnership with the Wash Ashore to raise the awareness among our community on plastic pollution through the art of creating a seahorse sculpture using the plastic that pollute our oceans.
Can't wait to see the seahorse sculpture in person. But I have to go to US then. You know what to do, boss? Okay, anyway, this is my third year now in Norwex. I told you about me being here. This is my third year. And I've always felt very proud working for Norwex or to be part of Norwex because it's part of a bigger mission, big part of sustainability project that I can never be part of, right?
Yeah.
So before I proceed to the next question, we want to know what is your reason for joining Norwex. So the viewers out there, I want to know what is your reason for joining Norwex. Whether you've incorporated Norwex as part of your lifestyle or transforming your Norwex journey into a passionate, sustainable business. We want to hear your why. So take your time to think about it. Type in the comment section below by completing this sentence. I joined Norwex because... So tell us, why do you join Norwex? So at the end of our Facebook Live session, our judges will pick 5 winners to bring home this. The limited edition little red cloth, which is our flagship and bureau cloth. Beautiful color, don't you think so? Debbie's favorite. So, on to the next question. Now it's your turn to ask me.
Okay, ready for the next question?
Always ready.
It's about plastic bottle. Can you guess how long it takes for a plastic bottle to fully decompose? I will give you options. A, 10 years, B, 100 years, and C, 45 years, and D is 450 years.
I did my homework. I know how to answer this question. The answer is D.
Yeah.
450 years.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, correct. That's how long it takes to fully decompose a plastic bottle, and it takes more than 500 years
Whoa.
for a plastic bag to degrade into the landfill.
Oh, that's really a lot. Hence, in an effort to keep our plastic out of landfills, many of our microfiber cloth, right, are made of 50% to 91% of recycled microfiber yarn. You look at this. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Can you see the word recycled, right? These are all made from plastic bottles that are spun into yarn that is then used to create our microfiber cloths. So up until today, we have repurposed 500,000 plastic bottles.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's amazing, right? So on to the next question. I'm going to go straight to the last question. I think it's the last question. That is question number 5. Question number 5 has to do with something that is green. Guess what is it?
Green earth. I think tree.
Yes, you're right. You're very smart. Okay, question number 5 is about trees. And you know what is made from trees?
Tissue.
Yes, tissue, papers and everything else. So we are guilty of, mindlessly taking out tissue paper. The slight thought of a mess, we use it to clean up the spills. Yeah. Correct? But this has caused a dent into the amount of trees that we cut down per year. So my question to you is, how many trees are cut down to feed the paper towel habit in North America? So you have 4 options. A, 1,000 trees per day. Or is it B, 5,000 trees per day? C, 15,000 trees per day? Or D, 51,000 trees per day?
I guess A.
1,000 trees per day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. But the answer is D. Can you imagine 51,000 trees per day are being cut down to feed our paper towel habit? And And around the world, used paper towels create 254 million tons of trash every single year. And guess how long it takes to grow a tree before it's being harvested? 20 years. It takes 20 years for a tree to fully grow.
That's right. I feel bad for our
Right. Yeah. So what? So we have to rethink our choices.
Yeah, definitely. So, before you reach out for another piece of paper towel, stop and think. How can you do better by replacing that with a more sustainable options?
Yes. Let me elaborate further on that. For example, we have so many Norwex products here, right? And we also have examples of tissues here. If you are using this in your kitchen, you're using this as the paper towel, and you like to wipe off the spill. Instead of using this, imagine this. It's very thin. You're going to use a lot of pieces. Don't use this. Use this. Use the kitchen towel. The kitchen towel is very absorbent. It's thick, and it's great alternative for the paper towel because you can wipe it, wash it, and reuse it, right? So use this instead. Or if you're at the dining area and you keep like serviettes, around your dining area, don't do that. Change this to this alternative. You like the colors?
Yeah, so colorful.
Yeah, I keep this one in my dining area. So whenever me or my kids were eating and then we want to wipe our hands or even our mouths, we take this as a mini handkerchief, use it, wipe it, and I straight away wash it. I put it in the washing machine to wash it, and I can reuse it so many different times. And if you have the habit of holding all these, facial towels, very soft, very nice, but you're killing the trees. Don't do that. Change it to this, our face and body cloths. It's very absorbent, it's very thick, and put it one in your bag. You can actually use it to wipe as you go. Correct? And look at the color, it's just amazing, it's just very beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? Consider all these options.
If you are thinking of making a change, you are in luck. All these Norwex shops are on promotion for the month of July.
You want to know more? Yeah, sure. So we basically split into two, week 1 and 2, and week 3 and 4. So for week 1 and 2, the promo period is from 1st to 15 July. You get to buy Kitchen Cloth Trio, which means you get to choose 3 of any of these colors for the price of 129 ringgit or Sing $44, right? And when you buy this, you get peppermint foaming hand wash. You love the smell of it, right?
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
You always tell me, I want to get it, I want to get it. Yeah. So remember, Kitchen Cloth Trio, you have 4 different colors to choose from. You have the pomegranate, the teal, the charcoal, or the navy. Your choice. Second option, second promotion is, yes, you can actually buy this Enviro 1 teal and throw away your old feather duster. And you can buy this at 145 ringgit or Sing dollars 55. And what are you going to get?
You will get a forever bottle.
Yes, amazing color. This is my favorite color.
Yeah.
The sea mist. You can choose from sea mist, white, or even this, the grey color. Right? You got 3 colors to choose from. So for week 3 and 4, the promo period starts on the 16th and ends on the 31st of July. You get to buy 2 countercloth sets. 2 without the house, yeah, just a countercloth sets at the price of 178 ringgit or Sing 60, and you get a set of silicone containers. Right, these are all worth 118 ringgit or Sing $40. For the countercloth sets, you get to choose from 2 different sets. Without the house again, you get this, which is the amethyst, vanilla and mushroom, or you get the navy, sea mist and teal. 2 choices to choose from. Right, and the last bundle, the last promotions that you get is the body and face pack Santorini Beach. I love these colors. These are the amazing colors that you can actually have. Bring it along. It matches any of your OOTD, right? And when you buy this, you can get the face mask, a choice of adult camouflage and geometry, or the stars. I'm not going to take it out right now because I know you're very familiar with this. But yeah, you can pick any of this, right? So, we've come to the end of our session, but before we go, Amber, do you have anything else to add?
Yes. Before we end our sections, please allow me to share one of the quotes from President Obama with you. We are the first generation to feel the effect of the climate change, and we are the last generation we can do something about it. So let's do something before it's too late.
I totally agree. So we have to make the change now. Don't wait until it's too late.
Yeah.
Alright? So if you want to kickstart your journey, remember to check out our July promotions this month for the best deals. Till then, take care and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!